Have you ever walked away from a conversation feeling like you agreed to something you didn't really want? Or found yourself drawn to someone in a way that felt powerful, almost against your will? That's not an accident, it's a design. Most people go through life like an open book with their deepest insecurities and emotional triggers right there on the page for anyone to read. The truth is, there's a small group of people who understand human nature so deeply, it almost looks like they can read minds. In this video, we're going to pull back the curtain on the tactics used by some of the most influential people in the world. Now, let's be clear. This isn't about turning you into a manipulator. It's about arming you. It's about giving you the knowledge to see these techniques, protect yourself, and maybe even use them ethically to get a leg up. First up is a heavy hitter you've probably heard of, but its true power is often missed. Gaslighting. At its core, gaslighting is a vicious game where someone systematically makes you doubt your own mind, your memory, your feelings, even your sanity. Their goal is to tear down your reality so they can replace it with theirs. Picture this. You bring up something hurtful your partner said, but instead of taking responsibility, they hit you with, "You're just being overly sensitive," or the classic, "I never said that. You're completely misremembering." When this happens over and over, that constant twisting of reality can leave you feeling anxious, confused, and totally dependent on them for your sense of what's real. Seeing the pattern is the first step to taking your power back. Next, we have a tactic that feels absolutely amazing, until it doesn't. It's called love bombing. This is the classic whirlwind romance, where someone showers you with non-stop affection, praise, and grand gestures right from the very beginning. Within weeks, they're calling you their soulmate, talking about your future together, and making you feel like the most incredible person on earth. But here's the catch. It's often not real affection. It's a calculated strategy. The manipulator's goal is to get you hooked on that high, creating a powerful emotional dependency. Once your guard is down and you're attached to that feeling, their behavior can flip on a dime. They might become demanding or controlling, and you're left chasing that initial rush, making you that much easier to influence. The third trick is so subtle, it's devastatingly effective. It's the art of restricting choice, sometimes called a false choice. Manipulators get that people hate being told what to do. So instead of giving a direct order, they create the illusion of freedom by offering a few options that all lead back to what they wanted in the first place. Think of a boss who needs you to work on the weekend. They won't ask, "Can you work this Saturday?" That's too easy to refuse. Instead, they'll frame it like this. "To hit our deadline, what works better for you? Coming in on Saturday, or would Sunday be easier?" Just like that, you feel like you're in control, making a choice. But the real choice, having your weekend free, was never even on the table. It's a masterful way to get compliance while making you feel empowered. Finally, there's a tactic nearly everyone has experienced: guilt tripping. This is pure emotional blackmail. It works by taking your own sense of kindness and responsibility and turning it into a weapon against you. The manipulator makes you feel responsible for their happiness or problems to get you to do what they want. It sounds like, "After everything I've done for you, you can't manage this one small thing?" Or, "If you really cared about me, you would." This puts you in a terrible position. Either you give in, or you're forced to feel like a bad, selfish person. It's a powerful way to leverage your own conscience against you. Gaslighting, love bombing, false choices, and guilt trips are just a handful of the tools people use to get what they want. Understanding how they work is your ultimate defense. It lets you spot the patterns, hold your ground, and protect your own mind. This knowledge isn't about becoming cynical or paranoid. It's about becoming aware. Because true power isn't about controlling other people. It's about making sure no one can control you. We've only uncovered a fraction of what's really happening in the shadows. If you're ready to go deeper, the next video is waiting.